In this video, we're going to look at factoring trinomials where a does not equal 1. We're still factoring, so you still start by looking for the greatest common factor, which in this case, we do not have one, so we're ready to fill in our x. We put b at the top, which is 17, and then a, which is 2, and c, which is 30. So a times c, or 2 times 30, would be 60. That's what goes on the bottom. Now we start filling in our pairs of factors. Everything's positive, so all of our pairs will be positive. 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 10. And remember, we're still looking for a pair that will add to 17. 4 times 15, 5 times 12, and that one works. 5 plus 12 is 17. 5 times 12 is 60. Now we can use that to write our two pairs. B plus 5, B plus 12. Now we need to divide both by a, and a is 2. So that simplifies to b plus 5 over 2 and b plus 6. Now we're going to slide the 2 over here. So 2b plus 5 and b plus 6. Now FOIL to check, multiply the first, get 2b squared, outer, plus 12b, inner, plus 5b, and the last, plus 30. Then combine the two middle, get 2b squared, plus 17b, plus 30, which is what we're looking for, so this is the correct answer. Alright, anytime we're factoring, we start by looking for the common factor, which in this case is 5. So we divide everything by 5. We get 2n squared minus 15n plus 25. Now we're ready to make our x. And remember, the 5 that we factored out as a common factor will remain as part of your answer. So in the top, we put the b, which is negative 15. In the bottom, we do a, which is 2, times c, which is 25. So 2 times 25 is 50. Now we'll list our pairs of 50, or the pairs of factors. Since 50 is positive, both need to be negative, and b is negative, so everything will be negative. Negative 1 times negative 50 does not work. Negative 2 times negative 25 does not work. 3, 4 does not go into it. Negative 5 times negative 10, that works. Negative 5 plus negative 10 is negative 15. Negative 5 times negative 10 is 50. Now we use that to write our two binomials. Don't forget to keep the 5 in there. And then n minus 5, n minus 10. Now we'll divide each of these by c, which is 2. So that gives you n minus 5 over 2 and n minus 5. And now we'll slide this 2 over here. Okay, and now let's check our answer. We'll FOIL first and then distribute the 5. So first, you get 2n squared, outer, minus 10n, inner, minus 5n, and last, plus 25. Now you can combine the two middle, get 2n squared minus 15n plus 25, and then distribute the 5. 10n squared minus 75n plus 125, which is what we have there. So that is our correct answer. Okay, again we are going to start by looking for the greatest common factor. In this case, we do not have any common factors. So we go ahead and fill in our x, b, which is negative 15, goes on top. On the bottom you have a, which is 9, times c, which is negative 50. 9 times negative 50 is negative 450. Now we list our pairs of factors. Since a times c is negative, our signs will be different. And the larger number will be the same as b, which is also negative. So the smaller is positive, larger is negative. 1 times negative 450 doesn't work. 2 times negative 225 doesn't work. 3 times negative 150 does not work. 4 won't go into it. 5 times negative 90, still too big. 6 times negative 75 is still too big. 9 times negative 50, still too big. 10 times negative 45 is still too big. 15 times negative 30, and that works. 15 times negative 30 is negative 450. 15 plus negative 30 is negative 15. Now we use that to write our two factors, m plus 15 and m minus 30. Then we divide both by a, which is 9. This one reduces to m plus 5 over 3. This one reduces to m minus 10 over 3. Now we slide the 3 over for each of these. So 3m plus 5, 3m minus 10. Now let's FOIL to check. First, 9m squared, outer, negative 30m, inner, plus 15m, and the last, minus 50. Then combine the two middle. You get minus 15m minus 50, which is what we were looking for. And that is your correct answer. Okay, for this last example, we start again by looking for the greatest common factor, which in this case is 5. We divide everything by 5, and you get 10n squared plus n minus 2. Now remember, the 5 will remain as part of our answer. Now we can do our x. B, which is 1, goes on top. On bottom you have a, which is 10, times c, which is negative 2. 10 times negative 2 is negative 20. Alright, now we start listing the factors. Since this is negative, our signs will be different. The larger number will be positive because b is positive. And that means the smaller number would be negative. So negative 1 times 20 doesn't work. Negative 2 times 10, which doesn't work. Negative 4 times 5. That one works. Negative 4 times 5 equals negative 20. And negative 4 plus 5 equals 1. Now we can write our two binomials. And don't forget to include the 5 at the front. So you have n minus 4, n plus 5. Then we divide each of these by a, which in this case is 10. So this one reduces to 2 over 5, and this one reduces to 1 over 2. So we'll slide this 5 over, slide this 2 over. So 5n minus 2 and 2n plus 1. Now we FOIL to check. First, 5n times 5n is 10n squared. Outer is plus 5n. Inner minus 4n. And last, minus 2. Now combine the middle. You get 10n squared plus n minus 2. And then distribute. 50n squared plus 5n minus 10, which is what we were looking for. So that's your correct answer.